Henry Lehman opened a dry goods store in Alabama in 1844. His brothers Emanuel and Maya joined him. Lehman Brothers was born. The firm moved to New York and became a powerhouse. Dick Fuld became CEO in 1994 and built Lehman aggressively. In February 2007, Lehman stock hit $86 per share. Fuld bet heavily on subprime mortgages as the housing market peaked. Lehman borrowed 40 times the value of its own equity. In April 2008, Fuld told shareholders the worst was behind them. Bear Stearns collapsed in March 2008. Lehman investors grew terrified. In June 2008, Lehman announced a loss of $2.8 billion. Lehman stock fell 77% in the first week of September. On Friday, September 12th, the Federal Reserve summoned Wall Street CEOs. Bank of America and Barclays both studied a Lehman rescue deal. The US government refused to guarantee Lehman's debts, unlike Bear Stearns. Bank of America chose to buy Merrill Lynch instead, abandoning Lehman. Barclays walked away when British regulators would not approve. By Sunday night, it was clear there would be no rescue. Lawyers worked through the night preparing the bankruptcy filing. Shortly before 1 a.m. on September 15th, Lehman filed for bankruptcy. The filing listed $613 billion in debt. It was the largest bankruptcy filing in American history. The Dow Jones fell 504 points that morning. $700 billion vanished from American retirement accounts. 25,000 Lehman employees lost their jobs that morning. Lehman workers carried their belongings out onto 7th Avenue. Dick Fuld hid in his office as the empire collapsed. The panic triggered the deepest recession since the Great Depression. Barclays bought Lehman's North American business for $1.75 billion. The Lehman Brothers name vanished after 164 years. Fuld testified before Congress, claiming the government failed him. The collapse led to the largest financial regulatory overhaul in decades. Lehman's culture rewarded risk above all warnings from its own experts. No Lehman executives went to prison for causing the Great Recession. Millions of ordinary Americans lost homes as mortgage foreclosures surged. American unemployment hit 10% in the recession that followed. The collapse spread to banks in Britain, Germany, and Iceland. Creditors eventually recovered about 21 cents for every dollar. Lehman's bankruptcy proceedings lasted 16 years, ending in 2024. Dick Fuld largely disappeared from public life after 2008. Lehman Brothers, 164 years old, fell in 72 hours.